Hello, welcome, W.J. Burns, PHX. This here is a 1940 Zenith model 6S439. This here is the third 439 that I've done in, I guess, a year. I just got done completing the second one. This one here is the third. It has been completely refurbished inside and out. It has a new speaker, grill cloth. The cabinet has been completely sanded down to raw wood and restained and refinished with clear poly. It has a new power cord, polarized, and is fused with a voltage dropping resistor. The actual voltage fed to the radio is approximately 115 volts, down from about 122 or 23 that we have here. The bezel, the buttons, the knobs, and the bass treble buttons are all original. The glass is original. The decals are new. We got a little messy there on one that kind of lifted a little bit whenever we were spraying, and just decided to go ahead and leave it as is, because you can make out what it is. The bezel has been polished back to its brassiness and pinstriped and coated with clear poly to protect it. Everything plastic has been refinished, polished, and coated. The back contains the what Zenith calls the wave magnet antenna. It has been kind of refurbished and revived. You can see that new rivets in here. All the capacitors have been replaced. 2 tubes, I believe, maybe 3 tubes have been replaced in this one. The chassis has been cleaned up. It has not been refinished, but it looked, or looks, presentable. It's pretty clean for its age. The inside of the cabinet has been redone, so you don't have no more of those 80-year dank smells coming from the radio when it warms up. It has a new chassis sticker on it. Okay, we'll turn it up and get you to listen to it. See how well it performs. It's a pretty good performer. Right now, I believe we have it in the wave magnet position on distant. I do have it connected to a long wire and an earth ground for shortwave. And my antenna, my long wire, is a long wire that runs over to the corner of the canopy, up and across, and then across again to the other corner, and then goes up to the peak, and then comes down to this corner where it goes off into the shed, and the other end is used in there on the end on the bench when I start working on the radios in there. So this thing's already on and getting warmed up, so we'll turn it up, and see if I can do this without shaking the heck out of it. I usually have a pod that I use it on inside the shed, but since we're outside, we'll start on the broadcast band, the middle one, and go to the top, and then we'll go to the shortwave 1, which is the top one, and come back down, and then we'll go to shortwave 2, where we'll start at the bottom and go to the top, and then we'll do the buttons last. Okay, so here we go. That one might be out of Phoenix. That's the reason why it's so low.
You don't want to waste time sorting through dozens of irrelevant resumes. You want an efficient way to get to a short...
I'm not sure where a lot of these are. I only know a few.
Con el número 10, un volante por izquierda, Mesut Özil.
That one might be out of Prescott Valley. Yeah. That is out of Sedona, which is about 16 miles away. That is Flagstaff, about 80 miles away. Don't know. That is Prescott Valley, which is about 40 miles over in the valley south of us, the other side of Mingus Mountain. Don't know. In the evening we get quite a few more stations in here. It's about noon here, and it's clear skies. So I'm not sure how well we're going to get shortwave in here.
Again, pound 250, and say the keyword super.
Okay, that's the end of that. We'll kick it over to shortwave 1 and work our way back down. You're not going to get a lot in this, maybe a little bit up in here depending on where you are and how well the signal comes in, but anything between 1.8 and 4, there's nothing there. There might be some amateur in there, but I doubt seriously that you'll get anything. Down here below 1.8 is the upper part of the AM band, In this case, they called it Shortwave 1, and on other radios they call it the police band. Okay. That's it for that one. We'll kick it over to Shortwave 2. We'll go up and see what we get. There's something there, but it's awfully weak. Not getting anything. Let's kick the switch over into the antenna position and put it on the long wire. We'll still keep it in the distant position. Okay, well, let's see what we can get. There's something there, but it's pretty weak, kind of drifting in and out.
You're the mail lady.
No, I'm sorry.
Please come with me to the car, man.
In the evenings it comes in pretty good. In the mornings it's pretty good too, like around 7, 8 o'clock. When the sun comes up, when it's high in the sky, it kind of bleeds out everything. WWV. Yeah, it would bring a yeah, that's about it. We don't get too good of reception in here on shortwave in midday. Sounds like Alex Jones. Okay, we'll kick this back down to broadcast.
All 9 people on board have been on its way to a so-called aircraft boneyard in Arizona to be taken out of service.
His power and his defense, but the guy can run. He stole 16 bases also last year.
Yeah, I mean, he fills up a lot of categories.
Okay,
Stolen bases, and, you know, he's his walks. He will take his walks. He'll get on base. So, You know, and when he starts making a little bit more contact, maybe the average will rise up to a little higher level than it was. But you know, he's a guy that I think
bass
is really
treble
kind of coming
control.
into his own right now, and this is going to be a great opportunity for him. And I think the D-backs are thrilled to have him back in that lineup.
Is there anything better than day baseball? We have the roof open, the panels are open.
Okay,
I think
we'll
it's
kick
supposed
down
to
to
be somewhere in the
automatic.
low 80s here today. It's just a perfect setting for baseball.
Nothing better than outdoor baseball, you know.
Doing some renovation. Part of the fire where it's now cooling down and cooled.
So there you can see it. The buttons are all working all right. The adjustments for the buttons are right behind this panel here. You can look at the video for the other 439, the one I just finished prior to this one, and it explains how to do the buttons. Or you can go to the link in the description and click on that link, and it will take you to a video that shows you how to adjust these presets. So there you go. A 1940 Zenith 6S439 going up on eBay today.
The House and Senate will be back in session this afternoon with House Speaker J.D. Mesner saying the lawmakers will then work until they can finish the
Thanks
session.
for watching.
Governor Doug Ducey signed the budget legislation with the teacher pay raises even